Oh, baby!
There's a couple of very simple things that we need to do to apply one of the wonderful Bongo Racing liveries or your own livery to your car. Now, if you've never done this before, it can be a little bit confusing. So, first things first, you go to the Bongo Racing Discord and we go down to this area here, which is called the ACC paint room. So what we do, we look for the texture pack. And we go for the very, very latest texture pack from Wheelnut Designs. Here's a little mini one here. I'm going to grab it. It's the last one. We click on it, continue to the download, and then you go into your downloads file. So it should be here. Downloads. There's the mini texture pack. I'm going to click on this boyo here. And in this folder will be a folder called Customs. So there's cars or liveries.
Copy everything that's inside this folder, not the folder itself.
And then we're going to go to the place where Assetto Corsa Competizone keeps those custom files. So we go into your documents. This is usually where this file is. You've saved your Assetto Corsa somewhere else, it'll be there. So Assetto Corsa Competizone, then we go into customs and we go into liveries, and I will right click and paste. That has said replace the destination files. I already have some of these in, but if it's an update, that might be the same case, so we will always replace the destination files. That's that done. It's as simple as that. So here we are in Assetto Corsa Competizone. We go into whatever your flavor is, single player, multiplayer. Here is my beautiful Bongo Racing Vantage, Aston Martin. There it is in all its beautiful glory. So if you want to have your skin, once it's in there, I go to another car, say the new Lamborghini. Where is it? Lamborghini, there it is. So it'll have your standard, oh my goodness, that's so gross, livery. I click in here now on that piece, it will have a folder called Bongo Racing. And there is my folder. Now, problems that you can have. So if I was to go into my Porsche, for example, and which I have multiple liveries for. Okay, so there's the standard black Porsche. And if I click on here and I go to Bongo Racing, there's my original, my own greeny meanie. You'll see down here there's lots and lots of numbers. So when you go in here, you click on the door numbers. It might take just a few seconds for that to load in. Load it in as it's showing you. Go into your ACC, select your car, and if you don't see it there, select your door number. If your livery doesn't show, you'll have to check and look for a file called a DDS file. Assetto Corsa seems to create these little extra files sometimes. And if your livery isn't showing, go to your folder. I'm going to look in a random folder here. And here we have 2 DDS files. There should only be 4 files in here. 2 decals, JSON, PNG, and sponsors, JSON and PNG. Anything else, like these DDS files here, get rid of those bad boys. Because if that's in your livery folder, that livery more than likely will not show up. So if it doesn't show up, go into your folder, look to see if there's a DDS files there, and just delete that bad boy. So to review, you go to ACC Paint Room, you download the latest texture pack, you unpack that. If there's cars in that texture pack, you drop them into your Assetto Corsa Cars folder, which would be Assetto Corsa, Customs, Cars. You drop your car file in there, and if there's liveries, you drop the liveries into here, and you let it overwrite files out of there because it could be just an update. Then if it doesn't work, after you've went into here, you've made sure you've selected the correct number, you go into your Assetto Corsa folder in Documents, Assetto Corsa, Customs, Liveries. You go into your folder, look for those rotten little DDS files. There's some more there. These are people I've raced with, and their DDS files have been created. And in most occasions, it will still work, but just if it's in your own one, get rid of those DDS files. Don't get rid of the other ones, just the DDS files. And that's what you have to do. Okay, so when you've done that and you're still stuck, contact any of the admin team through the Discord and we'll get you sorted out. Enjoy your liveries.